When you bring a child into the world, you enter a lifelong, unbreakable contract. It's not written on paper, but it's as real as any legal document. From the very first moment you hold your child, you're making a promise to be there, to provide, to protect, and to nurture. This commitment doesn't fade with time or circumstance. It's a bond that lasts a lifetime. You can't just walk away when things get hard. Parenthood is a permanent responsibility. There will be sleepless nights, tough decisions, and moments when you feel overwhelmed. But through every challenge, your child looks to you for stability and support. That's the weight and the privilege of being a parent. This isn't a business deal. It's about a child who depends on you for everything. Their world is shaped by your actions, your words, and your presence. You're their anchor, their guide, and their safety net. Food, shelter, and a shot at a decent future, that's the promise you make to your child. It's about more than just meeting basic needs. It's about giving them the tools and love they need to thrive. No excuse or blame-shifting changes that. The responsibility is yours, no matter what life throws your way. When parents split, the marriage may end, but parenthood doesn't. Your child still needs both of you, even if your relationship changes. That's where child support comes in, not as a punishment or a prize, but as a legal guarantee that both parents provide for their child. It's a way to make sure the child's life remains as stable as possible, even when the family structure changes. It ensures the child's needs are met, no matter the parent's relationship. Child support is about the child's right to a safe, healthy, and happy life. Don't like it? Parenthood is a choice with real obligations. You can't opt out when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. This isn't just a local issue, it's a global reality. Every culture, every country faces the same fundamental truth. Children need their parents' support. Across the world, when families break apart, the law steps in to protect children. Courts and legal systems exist to make sure kids don't fall through the cracks. The systems may differ, but the core principle is the same: fairness and responsibility. Every child deserves a fair chance, no matter what. Child support ensures children don't pay the price for their parents' choices. It's about protecting their future, their happiness, and their well-being. Navigating the legal maze can be overwhelming, especially during emotional turmoil. It's normal to feel lost or frustrated, but you're not alone. That's why we're breaking it down. No jargon, just the facts about how child support works and what your obligations are. We're here to help you understand your rights and responsibilities step by step. Being an adult means facing your responsibilities, even when it's inconvenient. It's about doing what's right, not just what's easy. There's no greater responsibility than caring for your own child. And in the end, that's what truly matters: being there, providing, and loving your child no matter what. Let's look at the numbers. Child support is a massive global issue. In the US, billions of dollars move through the system every year, affecting millions of families. The UK, Canada, and Australia all have government agencies managing hundreds of thousands of cases, ensuring children don't fall into poverty after separation. These systems are safety nets, not just for a few, but for a huge portion of the population. The message is clear: separation is common, and formal child support is a necessary part of modern life. No matter where you live, the law is there to protect children's financial stability. Why do parents file for child support? It's a question that comes up often, and the answer is rooted in the everyday realities of raising a child alone. Because raising a child is expensive, plain and simple. From groceries to school supplies, every little cost adds up, and it can quickly become overwhelming for one parent to handle alone. It's not about revenge or greed, it's about covering the basics: food, shelter, healthcare, and education. These are the essentials every child deserves, no matter what has happened between the parents. When one parent leaves, their income leaves too, leaving the custodial parent with an impossible burden. Suddenly, one person is expected to provide everything, and that's simply not fair to the child or the parent. Child support is a legal way to ensure both parents share the cost of raising their child. It's a system designed to protect the child's well-being and future, not to punish anyone. It's about fairness, making sure the child's standard of living doesn't plummet after a separation. Every child deserves stability, comfort, and the chance to thrive, regardless of their parents' relationship status. Think of it like co-signing a loan. You can't just walk away from your share. Both parents made a commitment, and both are responsible for seeing it through. Filing for child support is enforcing a duty both parents already have. It's not about creating new obligations, but about making sure existing ones are honored and respected. The law recognizes that both parents are financially responsible, no matter who the child lives with. This ensures that the child's needs are met, regardless of family structure. It's not optional. It's a commitment you made the day your child was born. That promise doesn't end with a breakup or divorce. Child support is about making sure your child doesn't suffer for adult decisions. It's about putting your child's needs first, always. Child support isn't about gender. It's about who's caring for the child. Both mothers and fathers can claim support if they're the primary caregiver. The law looks at income and custody, not stereotypes. If the father has custody, he can claim support from the mother and vice versa. In shared custody, the higher earner may pay support to balance the child's standard of living. The goal is to minimize disruption for the child, not reward one parent. The law is gender blind. Both parents have a duty to provide. If you're the primary caregiver, you have the right to seek support, regardless of gender. If you're not, you may be the one paying. It's about the child's best interest, period. Child support isn't random. It's calculated using clear, standardized formulas. Most countries base it on the non-custodial parent's income, the number of children, and custody arrangements. The US, UK, Canada, and Australia all use guidelines to ensure fairness and predictability for families. The more you earn, the more you're expected to contribute. Shared custody and overnight stays can directly affect the amount. These formulas remove guesswork and help reduce conflict. Judges may adjust for special circumstances, but the guidelines are the rule. It's not personal, it's just math. Ignoring a child support order isn't just irresponsible, it's illegal. Authorities can garnish your wages, intercept tax refunds, and freeze your bank accounts. They can suspend your professional and driver's licenses, and even deny your passport. Persistent refusal can lead to criminal charges, fines, and jail time. The system is designed to make non-payment extremely unpleasant. You can't escape your financial duty to your child. The law will find a way to enforce it. Compliance isn't optional. It's the only logical choice. Support your child or face serious consequences. The best way to avoid child support battles? Build a strong marriage from the start. Marriage takes work, communication, and compromise. Don't wait for a crisis to talk about money and kids. Address problems early. Don't let resentment fester. Counseling isn't weakness. It's smart. Shared values and financial transparency are essential. Operate as a team with honesty and respect. A strong marriage is built on mutual commitment, especially when it's hard. Invest in your relationship to create a stable home for your children. That's the greatest gift you can give them. Avoiding court battles starts with a solid foundation at home. When parents fight, children suffer most. They're not pawns, they're people, and family conflict leaves deep scars. Kids may blame themselves, leading to anxiety and depression. Instability, moving, changing schools, living between homes, can be overwhelming. The best thing parents can do is create stability and keep routines. Never put your child in the middle or badmouth the other parent. Protect their bond with both parents, no matter your feelings. Learn to co-parent, communicate respectfully, focus on your child's needs, and seek help if needed. Mediation and co-parenting classes can help. Your child's emotional health depends on your choices. Child support obligations are strong, but not absolute. Valid reasons for refusal include proven lack of paternity, major custody changes, or significant involuntary loss of income. Quitting a job to avoid payments won't work. Courts see through it. Support ends when the child reaches adulthood, unless there are special agreements or disabilities. Any refusal to pay without court approval is illegal. The law is clear. Only specific, legitimate reasons can change your obligation. Don't expect sympathy for, "I just don't want to pay." The child's needs come first. Here's the bottom line. Your responsibility to your child doesn't end with your relationship. Even after separation, your child still needs your love, support, and stability. It's important to remember that your actions now will shape your child's sense of security and well-being for years to come. Child support is a child's right, not a punishment. It's about ensuring your child has what they need to thrive, no matter which parent they're with. Evading it is both morally and legally wrong. Courts take this seriously, and failing to pay can have long-term consequences for you and your child. If you're receiving support, be organized, realistic, and focus on your child's needs, not punishing your ex. Keep records, communicate clearly, and use the support for your child's benefit. If you're paying, don't fight it or hide income. Comply and stay involved in your child's life. Your presence and consistency matter just as much as financial support. If your finances change, use legal channels to request modifications. Don't just stop payments. Get advice and follow the proper process. The best thing for your child is a positive, cooperative relationship between parents. Even if you disagree, keep communication respectful and child-focused. Work together on parenting and financial plans if possible. Collaboration reduces stress for everyone and helps your child feel secure. Use mediation, be respectful, and remember your children are watching. They learn from how you handle conflict and cooperation. Show them how to handle tough situations with maturity. Your example teaches them resilience and healthy ways to solve problems. Don't rely on gossip. Consult a qualified attorney or support agency. Get accurate information so you can make the best decisions for your family. What are your thoughts? Questions? Leave a comment below. We want to hear your experiences and help you find answers. Stay tuned for more no-nonsense advice on life's legal challenges. We're here to support you every step of the way.